Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tea with Cat. Today we'll be talking about dandelion root, as a lot of you may know already, also known as Latin root. I have to look at it because I'm not good at the pronunciation. Sorry. Taraxacum. Taraxacum. I feel like I'm definitely wrong on that, so please, if you know better, please correct me kindly. Um, Anyways, before I get started, a quick disclaimer. I am not a doctor or medical professional. I do not make any claims or promise any results. Every body is different and reacts differently to herbs. I am solely here as a guide to lead you through your healing journey. You're the captain of your own ship, only you can decide what is best for you. I'm here to share knowledge and support you as you learn to be in tune with your body's needs. All right. So now that that disclaimer is out of the way, let's get into it. A little sip of my tea before I start. As I talk to you about dandelion, I will also be drinking tea, hence tea with cat, tea with dandelion in it. Dandelion is one of my go-to favorite herbs to talk about. It's one of my favorites because, like I said in earlier episodes, I do like talking about accessible herbs, and it's one of the herbs that's very accessible. Sorry, technically, dandelion is a weed, but I just group them all together and call it herbs. But yes, dandelion is a weed, and it grows commonly in North America, very commonly. Like, if you have a yard or seen anyone with a yard or a lawn, uh, you know, you know that dandelion grows everywhere and is very accessible. Um, to find. So you can even grow it in your own garden too. There's nothing wrong with growing a weed in your own garden and put it in salads, make teas. You can do a lot with it. It's very easy to grow. Um, Dandelion is one of my favorites because it's a go-to for everything. I think I'm feeling a little bit off here or there. I'm like dandelion. I feel this dandelion. I need this, but dandelion in my tea. And dandelion tea is taking it as a tea is my favorite form. I feel like I get most of the benefits as a tea or putting it in a salad. You can use the leaves in a salad, but I like to make dandelion tea with the roots. I feel like the root has most of the benefits and get you more out of it. You do whatever works for you. You can take capsules, you can take tinctures. I always say that it's better to take something over nothing. A lot of people might disagree with that and say that if you're going to take it, you might as well do it in the um, best form to get the most benefits out of it. But really, at the end of the day, as long as you're doing something, that's what matters. It's like, for example, going to the gym and showing up at the gym, and say you didn't do anything, but you showed up. You're there. That's one step. That's a step closer. That's what matters. So it's baby steps. It's overwhelming, but hopefully dandelion helps herbalism and taking control of your own health. Hopefully dandelion can help you not be so overwhelmed, because it's helped me. It's one of those weeds that I don't know, I feel like a spiritual connection to. It's kind, it's patient, it's always there. And if you don't know what dandelion is, and you're not from North America, and you've never seen this weed grow in your lawn, it is a small weed that first has little white cottony looking tops with seeds, and they disperse, and then they turn into yellow flowering weeds. They're really pretty. Um, but yeah, that's what they look like. Yeah. So dandelion is very easy to find. It's crazy because when I first started to learn about herbalism and dandelion, um, I was shocked by the many benefits that it had. I was like, we were always told to get rid of this herb, to get rid of this weed from it's bad for our lawn. It looks bad, and we really if you want to say, criminalized this powerful medicinal weed. It's like they didn't want us to know how powerful and how useful it is. But I'm about to tell you. But that that to me is crazy. Like, it's right there in our front lawn for free. We can go out there. We can definitely clean it off because it has like dog pee and dog poop on it. But yeah, definitely clean it up and turn it into tea, tinctures, powders, so many different forms, and it's just right there, so easy, readily available. In the herbalism community, dandelion is well known as a diuretic or to help with kidneys. It helps with the flow of fluids throughout the body. Some people have a hard time maybe with bowel movements or with their kidneys not functioning properly. And this is a safe herb to take, even with kidney failure and kidney in any stage of kidney failure. My mom actually, she is in kidney failure, and I have her take dandelion, and um, her kidneys seem to be stable. Again, I don't make any claims. I'm not a doctor. Please see your doctor still. I just like to yap about herbs and help you on your journey. But it helps with the kidneys, the flow of fluids, getting things, toxic things out of your body, just flush everything out. It also um, is high in antioxidants, which during COVID, a lot of people were taking it as a tea to help remedy COVID. Um, Again, no claims on that one, but I like to take it when I'm sick. I like to take dandelion for literally everything. Joint, I have joint pain, tiredness, fatigue, sick, a little bit of respiratory stuff, dandelion. Um, Fatty liver, kidney, you name it. I'm taking dandelion. It's in my tea. It's in my tea every day, and you can drink. I like to make about two tablespoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons of dandelion and in my tea mixture. So usually I have other herbs with it. You can just take dandelion by itself, but I like to add other herbs that complement dandelion. So like nettle, for example, mullein is a good one. Milkweed, um, milk thistle, also all good herbs. Also you can grow a bunch of other like weeds in your garden that you can put with your salad, which complement dandelion really well. For example, red clover. Red clover is very accessible, and it's great on your period during your menstrual cycle to help boost estrogen and help with cramps. We'll get into that into a later episode. Let's see, I have a list of what else. Fleabane, mugwort, milk thistle, let's see, dandelion. They're all very totally acceptable herbs, weeds to grow in your garden. So those are good ones. Those are easy ones to grow too, especially if you live in North America. Excuse my drinking sounds. But yes, so you can do that. Um, I also like to take dandelion, like I said, for joint pain, for inflammation of the joints. It helps with that. It also helps balance blood sugar. And sometimes I get low blood sugar. So if I'm feeling kind of low blood sugar, I'll take it. And if I'm feeling kind of high blood sugar, then I'll take it. Help balance it out. So that's a good one. I notice it like helps it complements rosemary and basil as well with blood sugar and blood pressure. Um, when I give my mom also has the high blood pressure connected to her kidneys. Her kidney failure help like um what's it called? Her kidney failure causes a lot of that high blood pressure. So I give her dandelion, rosemary, cordyceps, like medicinal mushrooms, and that usually helps regulate her blood pressure. Again, see a doctor, but that's what I do usually in the morning. And if at nighttime I don't put cordyceps in it because cordyceps has that natural energy boost, helps boost mood and energy and bring oxygen into the lungs. So that one's also a good one if you're low on blood pressure and you need to like get some oxygen in the lungs. You need to raise it. But we'll talk about medicinal mushrooms as well in a later episode. Oh, dandelion is also, this is where it helps flush out the toxic stuff. Bowel movements, helps push out the bowel movements because it's high in fiber. Just like eating an apple. Like if you were to have a dandelion salad and you were to put an apple on top of it, that would be really good. You can add different kinds of fish for those omegas. Kelp is great for your thyroid, um, and for joints as well. So yeah, helps with the inflammation of joints. Helps with high in vitamins and minerals. It's it's good for when you're on your period again and you're low on those minerals, or like you just worked out and you exercised and you just want to get a little bit more like minerals back in your body. It's great for that as well. Um, but really, there's no wrong time to take dandelion. If you want to make a tea or you want to make a salad, dandelion. I really should have started this podcast with dandelion because it is so accessible and it's so easy to work with. And for me, I don't think it tastes that bad, but some people might make a differ. I think that the flavor is nice. It's a nice earthy flavor. But I like a lot of different flavors. And bad nasty flavors of different herbs and weeds and spices and stuff doesn't equate bad for you. Our bodies like to think it's bad, but it's not always bad. So if something is bitter, it's actually good for your body because it's tricking your body and telling you to put up more protective like receptors. And dandelion also is good with antioxidants, so that's why it's good for sicknesses to help protect against free radicals. Um, yeah, dandelion also helps. There's been studies that shown that people who took dandelion with high cholesterol help lower cholesterol as well, which cholesterol is a sticky one to lower. It helps raise the good cholesterol, I believe. Let me check my notes. Um, I guess I don't have it on there, but raise the good cholesterol that helps lower the bad cholesterol. So that's good. If you're looking for a tea to help with cholesterol, a good tea blend to make would be um dandelion, basil, rosemary. I want to say olive oil, but olive oil in a tea, just I don't know. I don't think that would be very good. I wouldn't do it. Just have some olive oil. Um, the if you are high in cholesterol, the Greek or the Mediterranean diet is actually great. For that little side note. Um, yeah, I think that we covered everything. It's a pretty simple weed, and um, yeah. Thanks for listening.